And we are live. Got to move that just a touch. Move that just a touch. That's better. Okay. So today we're going to be coloring an intro comic for the character Peg. Everyone has an intro comic in this. Not going to really talk unless someone shows up, though. Why? I don't know, because that's what we're doing. On. Omega 117? Why, hello. You're there? Yeah. Oh, hello, hello. Two hellos. Good evening to both of you. You'll even send you a message in here because you might be watching commercials at this point. So this is going to be the intro scene for the character named Pegh, who is the second officer, who's the big grump in the game. This takes place right after you've done a spacewalk, and the characters hear something banging in the vents. So those are just little cute silhouettes of the characters in the party at the time, Aiden and Johnny. Trying to make this because it's dark in here. So we're probably going to add a shadow layer to everything as well, but starting with just some basic colors. There's a lot of steam in this particular scene. Hey, more people. Wow. Hello, Abard. We're coloring intro scene for Second Officer Pegh. So there's 6 panels in my comic so far. Just seems to always turn out that way. I guess I can only plan for 6. This is the ceiling, so I'm probably going to go for a more yellow color. That's mostly going to be shading anyways. I think. It is a nice round number. Plus it's got that swagger. So because it's mostly just simple colors, I wanted to add something, at least to the blue area here. Should have probably selected it all first. Yeah, that slut 9, especially with that slut 6, tell ya. Ooh my. New. So we're going to make an extra copy layer of just the blue there. I already have a few things loaded. Well, loaded on my screen, not necessarily in this. So this is just to make it more comic-y. Make it a bit smaller. And cover up. But also make it look more shaded. And we'll probably put it on some sort of layer so it's not so dark if one shows up. Spookification. That's a very good term. Huh, none of these need to be showing up. There's a good one. Simply because it's not just all black. Usually it does. There's more variety than that. Huh, overlay it is. So, because I like that, we're going to attach it. And then add another layer to make it darker. Because this is in the dark. I could probably even just do a gradient. Well, we have stuff to shade. Oh, probably not shade with the yellow. And we forgot to color part of that ceiling. Which happens all the time, especially with ceilings. Not really. Okay, come on. Oh, Photoshop. Why you no like? There we go. Merge those. If it will let us. Apparently it won't. Okay, black. Let's do shading now. I said black. Okay, maybe I should have reset this computer before starting. It is not enjoying this. Probably gonna have to smooth this out a bit. It's kind of chunky. Love it when you do that, Photoshop. That's sort of the effect I wanted, but not exactly transitioning nice. Why did these two not merge? You're still an object or something. Whatever. Come on, you can do it. Not sure what that was all about. Oh well. Off we go again. Kind of want the pipe to stand out the most. But it's still dark. It's probably dark enough. Let's show the world that there's some lines on there. For banging. I can see where I put them. And then we have to add some text. And randomly put a circle there. That's also important. Text. What's a good word? Bang? Bang is a good word. Who doesn't like a good bang word? Or band. Also good. Bands are also good. Put it above the lines. And probably make it so it's not yellow. Ghost orbs. Those happen when you accidentally drop your hand on things. I don't know if white's the right choice. Maybe? Orange. Bang. We'll give it a shadow around it. Make it stand out a bit more. Stroke. Not that much. And why not? We're into text effects anyways. Might as well go nuts. It's a bit too harsh, but we'll change it. That's just the last one that was defaulting. Bang. All right. That's a good bang. Is there any other kind of good banging but chromed orange bangs? I don't think so. Let's make. They're so good. They're banged twice. Bang bang. They're so good. They're banged thrice. That's a whole lot of bang. Want them to sort of stack maybe. then it's bang, 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 like a some sort of bang gun. But the last one should be on top of the stacked bangs. It's up. Okay, so it's definitely banging up there. That's pretty much the first layer or panel. They're mostly kind of simple for this particular one. It's more about the shadows. Next one, random fist. Banga but with Jenga. Banga Jenga. You can get some pretty good stacks if you kept going on with that. Actually, that one is sort of off center. Okay, so now we have panel 2. Banging right to fisting. Yep. You know it. We don't mess around here, except for all the messing around that we constantly do. All right. I'm probably going to put another effect on the bang around the fist, but the rest of it will just be colored sort of normally. You just got to go bigger again. Watch out. I missed one of those. All right, precision. Almost got it. Oh, lasso tool. You're the only way to select stuff, I'm pretty sure. Might as well go to darker right here. That's not really the important part. So I need a good word. I'm going to make that into a word with the fist. I just need a good sound word that has an O in the middle, like a 5-letter sound, like a whoop or something. Or I guess the exclamation points will work. Blop. Zoom. Lorf. Oh, boom is the actual word. Boom might win simply for the fact that it's actually a word. All right. Okay, so we're going to do that special effect again. A different thing this time. Erase assets from places that are certainly not stolen. It was public domain, actually. Oops. A little bit more. I think that problem was I didn't rasterize this last time. It went weird. Color burn, maybe? Ooh, soft light's nice. That's just weird. I think it's going to be soft light. Those all together. So I try to make the screen bigger this time because it was pretty small. Hopefully it's a bit easier to see. Some more orange in there to give it some depth. And then we'll boom it. Sorry, but don't worry, I need more words pretty quick. So while boom won this round, although we should color that fisting fist first before we forget. Everything, everything? Like, no, okay. I don't see like, yeah, I don't see my reflection and stuff like that. Or my internet connection where I'm taking random public domain dot pictures off of. But just everything, everything in general, which is okay. Because you're supposed to see everything, everything, just not everything. You dig? Okay. Shade a little fisting. Make it dark in the middle there. Now to add text. Boom! E-O space M. But you can't see why the kids won't like the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Well, that's because I'm sorry, but you're a boomer. I know. Wait, no, you're not the one that suggested boom. You're the other kind of mer. Like a whale mer. Or a something. I certainly can't really be calling you a boomer because I'm older than you. But you did suggest that the word boom, so yeah, the whalers, they're I don't even know. All I know is I need two spaces in this. Maybe even no, not three. Yes, whalers on the moon that carry a harpoon. But that isn't a song that we cannot say because we don't want to get copyright infringement. All right, boom. Now, as everybody knows, the more text effects you put on something, the better it is. It doesn't make it stressed or terrible at all. You should put as many things as possible on everything you do. Stroke, and we'll bevel it. Boom. We'll do like overlays, but we'll make it. Maybe we should make this orange and the other thing not orange. Because its fist is kind of orangey. That's easy enough to change. Boom. We just kind of pick that oranges. Come on, little dots. Well, there's a magic thing. So we can look at all sorts of colors at once. We got red, that's a bit intense. Purple. Ooh, super blue. Green. There'd be the yellowish. What more is yellow? Okay, I was liking blue, but that's what I thought I was going to do, but I think I'm going to go with the yellow. So it was the correct way to go with that. So I have to do one more thing. So I want the boom to actually go outside of this frame. So we're just going to erase it. But I made a copy of it so that I can show it only erased once this particular panel shows up. I will stay here. Make me some tea too, please. I don't drink it. I just like to own it. Now we're going to the third panel. I think that one's pretty much done. Kind of our layers are in the way here now. Email me some. That's a good idea. Okay, here's our next panel. It's indicating that something is falling down, so I'm going to make action lines when I get to it. But you see there's a lot of orange in this, but that's because the character I'm introducing here is orange. Well, they're brown, but their accent color is orange. And anyone that knows my work knows that I randomly put colors to everything just because I do. Some height. This will be the first time we're going to add some steam. Because these are not just vents. Since they're on a starship, they have to be steam vents. I don't think starships have regular vents. They do, but those are the size you walk through. Aliens chase you in. But otherwise, they're all steam vents. I don't want to emphasize the fact that there's a hole there now. Got lots of shading in there. Maybe. It might just show up a bit later. All right. And some blue coloring. I'm not sure if I found an action line thing. We'll see. You know what? I like this. Okay, we're taking this. Rotate it though. And probably need to activate that clipping mask first. Rasterize it first. Get a clipping mask. It probably isn't going to stay fluorescent yellow. What? Huh. Made a mistake. Well, that's why things are fun. We'll fix it. I was trying to make it just a copy of just the blue, but apparently not. But we just get rid of the silver. Dark. By painstakingly selecting it all. I also don't want that. Orange bit. Okay. That was mostly painless. Let's see. What should we do to this? Well, sometimes it's fun just to check what layers do. Ugh. We needed it pink. That was pretty cool. A bit too much. Okay, I think I like soft light again. But I'll probably have to just darken it all a bit. No big. Just be a second. Make a really big brush. a little bit more blue. This is more for the background anyways, because we're putting a big word there. What's a good word that means lump? Crash? Like something's falling, so lump. Biff? Zorp? Who doesn't like a good zorping? Zowie. Well, those are more like the Batman getting hit things, not really a fall. The crash is closest, but I kind of wanted it to sound like a wet sack. Thunk is good. Now you're thinking with power? What? Thunk. Well, that probably can't be this blue. Oh, do another. Keep the whole orange theme going. This has gotten really close together. For some reason. Which is weird because I did the opposite with a boom. But I'm sure I did something. Get a bit smaller. So do you think kathunk or kathump? Sounds more like something's falling. Or kersploof. Oh, words. I like having it little, though, and then big. Kersploof! Exclamation. Hmm. Hmm. And then we save it because we don't want to forget to save it. But what falls? Well, the thing that booms through. That's what panel 3 is. 3. That's panel 3. Panel 4 is 4. Sort of. Oh, we forgot to add steam. There's got to be steam in the third panel. Call this layer steam. Probably make it white. We can leave that open as a teaser. Is there a brush that's a cloud that will not kill my system? It's very possible there's a brush that's a cloud that won't kill my system. Did I use that one time 700 years ago when I used a brush that was a cloud? Probably this one. See what that looks like. Do anything? I don't see anything happening. Just, nope. Well, you're glorious, brush. Keep using you for sure. Done nothing. How about that? Just not on the layer? What's going on? On the layer. It's above all the stuff. I want a regular brush. What does that do? I can see the regular brush. Well, we're just going to steam it then ourselves. That's steam, right? I think that looks like steam. Yeah, I know. I gotta try the other version of Photoshop when I just capture everything, but like the whole screen, as opposed to just my like individual panels. I was on a. It looked like a cloud. I swear that's what I used for clouds when I made a picture forever ago. I will try a different brush for me. When we go to the next panel. That looks steamy enough. Hi, you're just in time for panel 4. Welcome back. Well, it matches our orange theme here, so it's allowed to stay. Even if it didn't, it would still be allowed to stay. Well, mint tea wouldn't. It doesn't match anything. This panel is going to be mostly steam. If it selects it. Okay, Photoshop, it's one color. I think you can manage. There we go. Mini heart attack territory. Only a network error. Maybe that is panel 4. Panel 4 was a network error this whole time. Really quite a bit darker. There's going to be a lot of steam on this one. Can you see things again? Or has the world betrayed you? Alright, what can I use on this one? I'm going to go for this stuff again. I know it's above it, but I like it. And it's mostly going to be steam on this panel. This just makes it look more like a comic book. And not like a good comic book either, which is the one I'm going for. I've seen things you people would believe. I probably would. Let's get real here. Although I haven't seen like snow like that. It's snowing so bad here. Well, it's not even snow. It's cold so bad here. Take your Alberta back. I don't want it. A lot of layers just aren't doing anything. So we're doing that one again. Minus 40. Yeah, that is. It's been minus. It's minus 20 here today. That's pretty awful for here. I mean, it's not minus 40, but do you think I have jackets just stashed away everywhere? I don't. I don't live in Alberta. Okay. So let's see if we can get a different brush for steam this time that actually looks like steam. That didn't. Big poofy coat. I don't wear big poofy coats. There I am. Oh, you mean the guy? Oh, you're back too. Hello. All right, let's see what this brush does. It's warmer than you thought. It's freezing. Okay, that's kind of steamy, but that's really, really, really dark. It's minus 34 with the wind. See, not that's easy. Minus 40. God, yeah, that's terrible. But minus 34. Eh, being a wimp now. Oh, you're not. I don't want it to happen. I will not tempt fate. I do not want it to be minus 34 here tomorrow. Steam everywhere, steam. Probably do that. So we don't have to worry about it going off. It's really steamy in this. So steamy. That's way too steamy. We're just gonna get rid of some steam here. The physiotherapy tomorrow. Make it minus 45. I think the best physiotherapy for you would be not to leave. They should come to you. Okay, so we're gonna make another layer of steam. Just so many steam layers here. This tutorial is also called How to Crash Your Computer with Steam. I want there to be obvious lines, so steam it up around him, or whatever this happens to be. Probably not even a person or anything. Of course not. I think it's a person, you're crazy. Or, like, not an idiot. They should know better than to make any appointments ever at all in the winter. So really, this is on them. It doesn't seem like a good idea, though. You should probably go. Does this actually look like steam? Or does it just look like garbled mess of white junk? Uh, Poor Bard. You know, yeah, a whole campaign's worth of physiotherapy. I have an idea as well to make this a little bit more steamy. Unlock the nipple layer. No, no. Rising. Yeah, it should be more on the bottom, shouldn't it? I have to go to this steam layer. Maybe I'll make it a bit darker so do this as long. The nipple layer is the best layer that I have, but I always have to keep it hidden, or I'll be banned from Twitch, and I wouldn't want that. I guess that is better with a whole bunch. Can't even tell it's teal back there. Perfect. There. That definitely looks like a layer. Save. And then, so dramatic, it's just closer. And a little bit less steamy, but it's still steamy. I know Conan Exiles, you're allowed to stream that for some reason. I don't know why they stop other people, but they don't stop Conan Exiles. Maybe they got paid off by Conan Exiles? Seems the most likely. Regular brush again. That's not a brush, that's an eraser. I mean, the only reason I would play that is because it has Wang. That's the only reason why I try to watch it. I'll be real. Uh, that was the selling feature of the game, is that it had Wang. And I guess titties, but, you know, even in video games, it's a little harder to get actual titties, just gratuitous titties. But Wang is very, very rare. So when Wang shows up in a video game, you kind of have to take notice. hang your coat on that bad boy and go for it. Okay. Pretty much going to stick with this. I'm a ladies' man. That can be taken so many ways. Just like me. The only one that seems to be working so far with this is just soft light for some reason. It's fine. I don't hate it. I quite like it. It's a secret. Don't tell anyone, except the fact it's on the internet. Bard is from the big thing called Twitter. His actual name is Cookie, but you know, I mean, I know nothing. Merge those. 5. Now we got more steam. The big thing called real life. That's true. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have told the world. All right, we'll go back to Steam. Steam brush. Kind of looks better when there's some of this, I don't know, dotty stuff on it. All these people. There's one person besides. Yeah, there's one other person here, and I know where she lives, or he, so it's fine. I won't release more things and destroy people's lives because I don't really want to, and also that's not cool. And also, I don't want to do that to fans because I don't have that many. I need them all. Yeah, and they're trustworthy. Look at that smile. Quick, type a smile. See? Look at that smile. Aw. Me and me too. If I didn't have people to talk to and do things and write for, I certainly wouldn't be doing it. I didn't know some of them at least. Okay, we're gonna do some steam. Amazing, huh? How we would do some steam. I'm gonna erase some of this other steam. Got a little steam heavy here. I gotta put more steam on the front. Steam. Cover up that whatever this mysterious thing is. Yes, the most exciting comic panel in the history of comic panels. 3 different panels with words, and then so far 2 panels with steam. I'll make up to you at the end, though. I've already put the final thing in there. I think it's a kitty. Wouldn't that be great? Who doesn't like a kitty? And we'll go back to the layer that is under the lines. Can. Clear that up. By clear that up, I mean make it completely totally colored. The amazing thing is that you're both right. It's a kitty with a buffalo on its shoulders. And the last panel, Angry Boy. Or dancing yak named Carlos. I'm pretty sure it's probably Peg, considering that's the title of the episode we're doing here. I drew this face in like 3 seconds. I just love it. It's actually on the. I did a little tiny sketch page first of this, and this is just basically traced from it because it was too funny. Need this bigger brush. Well, I mean, it's a giant person coming with giant horns, so amazingly, I think the scene that has the actual face is probably going to be the easiest panel because he's just angry boy. Some more shading here. Darker. I don't know. That's funny. Might actually just do a little bit of darkness. Make a clipping mask here. Make it a multiply layer or something. Everything's been about hard and soft today, so just stick with that. Okay, and then he just needs a little bit of steam. You don't want to anger a guy whose face takes up an entire comic panel. Oh, but they did. Oh, how they did. So more steam. Because he was on the bridge, which is an entire floor above where they were. So he had to pound his way through the entire floor to get to them to see what happened on this part of the ship. Don't want it to be black steam, though. Just want a couple of steam things on him. He couldn't take the stairs because the turbo lift slash stairs is down because the entire computer system went down and all the power's out because of the main character. Just a little bit of the darker side here. And I think I'm going to cover up. I don't think it actually be on his face there. I have to say that the steam is not doing much for the image. Which one? This last one? Or just the whole thing? I'll probably change the layer type after I've done it. I just want a little bit to just obscure his face. I'm probably going to have to put it above his face lines. That's even a bit better. We'll try some different layer effects. So what happened to the actual crew? This is a member of the actual crew. The ship is actually in a port for service between missions. So it's getting cleaned and restocked. Only a few crew members are there at the time. They're either doing overtime or fixing the ship, or they refuse to leave the ship, like this guy. So I think there's 3 people that have actual crew jobs, and then some people that are maintenance people. Let's see. It kind of looks better in front of the lines, though. Lighten. Yeah, I might just need to be more translucent. But I'm just trying the different layer effects. That's awful. Look at all that awful. Let's make it normal with a screen. Or not a screen, just make it not as opaque. I still want there to be steam there. Kind of like that. It's sort of taking away from the really ridiculous face. You can blur it. Got more than just blur. More. One of these. It does make it a lot softer. I might just go back to other ones that say Steam and do that too. Even if it's just the front one. I kind of like it. That does look a lot better. Okay, Steam brush. It sort of worked, but blur is better. You work in tandem with blur. All right, I have an idea too. And we'll save it again. See if it does that. Okay, anytime you want to work. Okay. I love it when things just don't work. What am I doing wrong? Oh, it's an eraser. You can't really erase paint onto things. Sure can try. Don't work. It's always because I've done something silly like go to the eraser. I am a silly elf. I'm gonna do stuff with this, but I just kind of wanted to give it something and see what it looks like. That's what other layers are for. If it doesn't work, we can just say, "Yeah, bye." Okay, what do we think? That on or that off? I kind of like it off. I don't know. Yeah, it looks better off. It distracts too much from his face. Okay, and then the last panels. Woo! That's a whole other level of stream tier, mister. Okay, there we go. Woo! Now we'll do it. So after that, these come on. So like each panel shows up one at a time on my comics as you press a button. And then this will show up at the end. Second officer. Pegh. Might have to change the color from orange because it's hard to see. Not impressed. It's really hard to see that peg. Pegoom. It might be falling into my trend of naming people in other languages that are Star Trek languages. So it might mean something. We'll make it darker. Yeah, it might just need to be lower down too. I do want to just make it just a bit darker though. Just to make it stand out a little bit more. Will stand out from the other text. Yeah, there's no rule saying where it needs to go. Just that it goes on this side. So we'll get out of that whole text area. And the interesting thing about steam vents is, who could tell me? Interesting thing is, they're hot. Right. Someone was going to guess that. I already know. There's a lag that happens on this stuff. So they are steamy. And what does steamy hot mean? If you just dug your way through an entire level of ship with your bare hands punching through walls, what does that mean? It would be hot, yes. Hot, shiny, probably wouldn't want to be in very much clothes. So for our intro scene, wet t-shirt contest, close. For our intro scene, the second officer will be wearing his outfit that looks like this. If Photoshop doesn't freeze. Big dramatic reveal. Freeze it. Sweaty, angry Minotaur Wang. You got it. He is not at all impressed. You have to keep the angry Minotaur Wang hidden. But yes, you get introduced to this character, and he's sweaty, almost naked, and angry. I mean, I could make him in his uniform to start. It's not as funny, and it also gives me a reason to Good morning, at least for my country. Well, good morning. And now you can just see what a time to show up. What a time to be alive. Official underwear. So that is one option. I could also use the actual. I have to just pick it up in my files here. Pictures. So I could also use his outfit when he's clothed. Maybe just pants off or shirt off. And I already like you gonna follow. Amazing. Thank you very much. Here's the other outfit I can make him wear. So you can just show up like this instead, but it's not nearly as funny now, is it? What do you think? When you introduce to a character, should they be sweating in underpants or not? It isn't as funny. I mean, it makes them a little bit more um, stern and a little bit more intimidating. Maybe just pants. I do have him with just pants. He asked, "Did you draw by yourself?" It looks cool. I did draw it by myself, in fact. Thank you. It's for my game. This is the second officer. He is not impressed, as it says there. Where is him with just pants? I also have him with just pants. Yeah, maybe he wouldn't strip off his pants. He still needs to be intimidating. But he would still be very sweaty. I think going for the full outfit is too much. So we're just going to get rid of that because who wears a full outfit? Copy that. Layer effect. With sweat, we can add sweat. I just think that he's the one saying second officer pegh. I do like him like that. So we're going to solidify that and get rid of underpants options. There. Now he's all glowy and orange and happy to be there, except for the fact that we're going to make him sweaty somehow. First, because I'm feeling like it, we have this one. I'm going to open this one too because I want to show off a bit before we try to figure out how to draw sweat on a Minotaur. Thank you. So we have this one as well. This has already happened in the game. I've already shown people, but I can show more. So this is the first character introduction that's official. Starts with that's the computer. And still the computer, but it's starting transformation sequence to a more usable character. Now, if you've seen Sailor Moon, I said the word Minotaur. Now you got an earwig. I'm sorry. This magical science boys will make up for that. I swear. Yeah, I like this one too. Do Is it because I said Minotaur and not Minotaur? Some people, some people don't like that. And then we have the there. That's the other one that I've done so far for this. That's the computer AI program boy, Aiden. I like because it's just doing it's really just a Sailor Moon sequence, but it has to start with a butt because if you've seen Sailor Moon, it just starts with the chest there. For I guess the only reason could possibly be to inspire girls to do better in school. So we want to inspire boys to do better in school too, college mostly. So we start with a butt. There. That's the character that's in the little corner over here with the little twiggy hair thing. A man of culture. And we do this with butts. That is, if you want someone to stay in school, probably don't send them to me. But butts do help people learn. I've seen more than enough videos to that effect. They help them learn all sorts of things, like anatomy classes, and yeah, there's probably more things, but I haven't paid to watch those yet. All right, how do we make sweat? Uh, we'll find out. Can I make a recommendation that you tint the background? Well, that's a good idea because you don't need to see the comic anymore. Okay, I will do that, but I don't want to do that now because I have to actually change the format and change the size and everything for when it goes into the game. I'm making it much bigger than it needs to be simply so I actually have something nice because it's really low resolution. So I have to change everything. So I want to have everything basically done, flatten it out and darken it out. But we have to try to make sweat. And that's, I mean, I've done fluids on people. I don't know. I've never really sweat. Let's see. Yeah, butts do help with gym, art, anatomy. They also help with, if from what I've learned is true, they also can help with detention to get out of it. And um, basically, any class that you need a butt in, yeah, I'm never sweat's clear. Well, we'll do our. I'm probably gonna have to zoom in on him. It's what it's like the other fluid you drawn. I know. I'm gonna have to zoom in. Sorry. See if you look at him now, he's a bit pixelated because I'm using the actual art asset. So I'll change it out. I didn't want to go into the file that he's actually in full res because I can't because that I left that like a fool. I left it on his less than underpants version, if that makes sense. I'm gonna start with. I'm just gonna make it look like I already made it look like what I didn't want it to look like. Lots of oh god. Well, obviously it's the wrong layer style. That's my entire problem. It can't be anything else. I don't have other fluids that I draw more often at all. Any of these change? Ugh. I do have to zoom in on the shirtless Minotaur. I just know that zooming in, um, I've heard from other programs and stuff that zooming in can make you kind of nauseous. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. We'll start with this. We'll work it after we've got it going. I'll come back with getting the Twitch channel. Cool dude, and I like your drawing style. And the magic back. Oh well, thank you very much, and so much for um, coming in and just hanging out for a bit. I appreciate it, and thanks for liking it. I'll do my best to make more sexy people to look at. Well, I mean, I'm working with sweat, so I got to be sweet. It's so close. I might have to do a reference and actually look up. It is night here. It's close to midnight here. So I'm just seeing what I can do. I'm just making it look like he's got old splooge all over his face. I mean, a euphemism for that. Oh, I know what I can do. Yeah, reference is going to be, but I'm going to have to do this. I know what I can do, though. Oh, it's really bad. But I can do this. Yes. Perfect. Then, like, yeah. Do some of those. There. Look at that. Perfect. All he would need is, like, oh, I know what to do. Then he'll be absolutely perfect. Done. Yeah, I'm going to have to look up what sweat actually looks like. I can see it in my mind, but everything I drew here kind of makes it look, yeah, like frosting. They're announcing a new character for Smash in a couple of sometime. I'm not sure when. The 5th DLC character. Everyone's speculating who it is because they made some sort of 3 symbol. I didn't see anyone saying the 3 symbol was just a W. I mean, if it's Waluigi, that'd be hilarious. Nobody would complain, I don't think. Everyone wants Waluigi for anything. Never used for anything. Okay, well, he looks better without the sweat. Is he in the Minotaur form? In the nicer version? Or is he naked? Probably naked. Let this load. Come on. Come on, stuff. Let's see. Every time in Mario Kart, I always keep on coming in 8th. Is that when the didn't they have the one version that had like 16 characters in each race? That was nuts. I could never get anywhere in that because there'd always be I'd get in front for like a second and there'd be 85 shells. Well, I don't know why, but every single bust I've made, they're all naked right now, having a great time. So I can't open any of them. But that's okay. I do like how this turned out. Do one more thing here. See what it looks like. Already acquired the AIDS. Fill this layer with black. I want to see what it looks like. To why maybe Corny fan was doing, talking about sort of like that. All we need to do is this. Sure, this how you guys actually go shower. It's not a terrible plan. Yeah, I do like that better actually. I just would have to get rid of it there basically. Yeah, I like that actually. I can just use that again and again and again. Same as all the other backgrounds. That is better. You're right. And speaking of being right, it's also midnight, so I think we should probably call it. I don't want to shower before. Yeah, don't shower then leave with wet hair. You won't have hair by the time you get there. It does. That's why it's a good thing to have people look at stuff. So thanks very much, both of you, for showing up, hanging out. That's longer stream than I was expecting. I thought it was going to be a lot shorter, but that's okay. So thanks for watching. Minimize that. And yeah, we'll see you next time.